Ladies and gentle gamers, welcome back to To Be Determined. In today's video, we're starting off at level 512, and I spent a ton of money on attributes. And of course, the way I got money is from being back on the M7 grind. But the amount of XP that we got from the amount of money I spent was really surprising. But we're still not quite max. So if you want to see me hit max level in the near future, make sure to drop a like on this video, smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30,000 subs, which is what we need for Red Name. And as always, every single subscription is absolutely free and it helps me out more than you know. But without further ado, let's jump into it. And there's Hunter Suppress 10 from Basilisk Shards. That puts us 69% to 513 with 125 attributes max now. And that's enough iguanas for Echo of Atomize 10 as well. So that means we are now 72% to 513 with 126 attributes max. Let's go in 15. Finally. Oh my goodness. That took way too long. We fished for what, 4 hours today almost to get that. That's insane. But that means I finally have all the Glacial bestiaries maxed and all the fishing bestiaries maxed again. So the only thing left to do once again is dungeons. Shout out, by the way, to the party for letting me fish with them, my goats. All right, we can finally make the salamander level 10. Boom, good karma 10. GG. So that's another bestiary maxed, or not bestiary. That's another attribute max, which puts us 84% to 513. And we now have 127 attributes done. So 306 XP still to go, but considering how much total XP there is, it's not too bad. All right, we finally got enough shards to max out the Inferno Koi, which gives us 20% higher chance of finding Vanquishers. Not great, but it is some SkyBlock XP, so we are now 85% to 513 with 128 attributes maxed. And that should be the last of these shards that I need, so we combine spikes with sea serpents to get Nagas, and then we can redeem those to get charmed level 10, so we get an extra 0.5% chance to charm the shards of monsters we kill, which would be really nice for the dungeons that we're about to jump into. That puts us 87% with 129 shards maxed. Okay, I guess we're doing this. How many do I need? 23. I mean, the fishing pays for this. The fishing we did pays for it. It's fine. Catabox 10. Sheesh. 90% to 513 off of that with 130 attributes max. We have exactly 300 XP left to gain from attributes. But that should help us out with our M7 grind. Hopefully we'll get some RNG today. Maybe be able to buy some more attributes with that money. Finally, we get another bestiary maxed. Skeletor 25 is pretty epic. 10,000 kills, 10,000th person to do it. And that only leaves 8 bestiaries left for us. So not too shabby. Next one's gonna get us another milestone. All right, so that should be enough gold fins to get us up to gold bait level 10, as well as level 513. Let's go, dude. So that means we now have 131 attributes maxed and 0% to 514, but right on the dot. Pretty nice. So new SkyBlock level. Should be able to max out another shard here by crafting all of these Krakens that we just bought with Verdants to make molten fish, which will help us catch shiny fish easier. I don't think I'm actually going to manually go for those. Maybe if I get really bored, I'll try it, but I don't think I'm going to get that bored. So that's enough of those to get Starbait level 10, another 6 SkyBlock experience, which puts us hopefully higher in the ranking. It's not really updating too quickly. We'll just have to wait and see. But we do now have 132 attributes maxed. That is enough to max out a Nank, which is just going to increase the odds of finding a Nank feathers in Kudra. I'm not planning on running Kudra, but it is also 9 SkyBlock experience, which is pretty nice. And that means that we now have a total of 133 maxed, and we just need a lot more XP to go. 16 mil to max out another shard isn't too bad, so we'll take that. That gets us Crystal Serendipity 10. So 20% chance to double any loot from Crystal Hollow's treasure chest. Not really that helpful, but 24% to 515. And now we have another 40 shards to go. 8 mil to max out another shard. Not too bad again. So that gets us up to Echo of Echoes 10. So our Echo attributes will be 50% stronger. Pretty nice. So that puts us up to 135 attributes maxed. And now 29% to 514. Spending a little bit more money. But this is going to be 3 maxed out shards for the price of about 41 million. So that gets us up to Snow Elemental 10, Echo of Wisdom 10, and Storm Elemental level 10. There it is. So we now have 138 attributes maxed, and we are 46% to 514. All right, it's time. I mean, it's not too expensive. 22 Faker shards, aka Mimic shards. Could be worse, but that's enough to get it up to Faker level 10. So Dungeon Blesties are 10% stronger on us. That'll definitely help with our dragon skips a little bit there. So we're now 60% of the way to 514 with 139 attributes maxed. Another 10 Skyblock XP for 16 mil this time. It's not too bad. So that is Echo of Ruler 20 or Echo of Ruler 10, which gives 20% stronger ruler attributes. So we'll be doing more damage against like undead creatures, skeletons, all that stuff. So that'll be really helpful. Plus 10 Skyblock XP again. So we are now 70% to 514 with 140 attributes maxed, 221 total XP left. So that's not too far to go. Cheapest Skyblock XP of my life for real. 1.2 million coins for another maxed out. Bang. Echo of Boxes 10. You'll love to see it. That puts us 71% of the way to 514 with 141 attributes max. Very nice. 3 mil for another maxed out attribute. We will take it. That puts us up to Moonglade Serendipity 10. Very nice. Which then gets us 73% to 514 with 142 attributes maxed. Another easy chunk of XP, 3.6 million to get us up to Draconic level 10, which is Essence of Dragons 10, so we get extra Dragon Essence. 74% to 514 and 143 attributes max now. Another easy shard, 14 mil, and that's enough to get that. I bought 48, should have bought 47, but that's enough to get that up to Dwarven Serendipity 10. 9 more Skyblock XP, increases our chances to find diamond and gold goblins, and puts us up to 144 attributes maxed with 83% to 514. A little bit more coins spent. It's about 25 mil for both of these, but that is enough to max out 2 more shards, getting us 6 XP for Happy Box and Bigger Box. So that's a couple more shards maxed, which gets us up to 146. 202 XP left from attributes. 89% to 514. Another easy one done. Sycophants, we needed 22 of those. So that means we now have Life Recovery level 10. So heals for 1% of your max health each time you kill a mob. That's kind of helpful. That's pretty lit. 91% with 530 or 1530 total XP. So only 200 XP on the dot left to go. And yeah, we're closing in on all attributes. That should be another one done. It's going to cost a little bit. 26 mils, a little bit of coins. But that is enough for Essence of Unliving 10 and Skyblock level 514. Let's go. So we now have 148 attributes max, less than 200 XP to go. And right on the dot, level 514 on the dot. So we are less than 4 levels away from the max Skyblock XP now. 14 Grove Shards. That's another 4 mil for another max attribute. Only 1 XP from that, but Nature Elemental 10 is pretty nice. 149 attributes done, 190 XP left, 1% to 515. This should be too bad. 14 mil for another one maxed. So that gets us Berry Mogul 10, another 6 XP, 150 attributes done, only 23 left, 7% to 515. Komodo Dragons are a little more expensive, but 12 mil for another max shard gets us up to Echo of Essence level 10. So there's 10% to 515 with another 151 attributes max now. So this one's going to be 25 mil for Brambles, but that gets us Wood Elemental level 10, another 5 XP, 152 attributes maxed, 15% to 515. There's another cheap one, Arachne for 11 mil to get it up from level 1 to max. Level 10, 10% more spider essence, very nice. 153 attributes max now with 24% to 515. Holy, we gotta be close to top 100 again. So we need 18 of these. It's gonna be a little bit, but not too bad. 15 mil to max out another legendary shard, which gets us Shadow Elemental 10. Another 20 SkyBlock XP, or another 20 health and 6 SkyBlock XP. 30% to 515 with 154 attributes max. So we only have 19 left to go because you can't siphon Chameleon. So that is one attribute we don't have to worry about. So 19 left. 35 mil to max this one. That's a little expensive, just a little bit, but that's pretty close. 10. We get 10% more crops or more copper from garden visitors. So that's nice. 155 attributes done. 39% to 515. We're already like making a pretty solid dent in this next level. All right, 32 stalagmites. This will be our last one for right now, but that is enough to get us up to atomized glaciite level 10. So we get 10% extra glaciite powder and 156 attributes maxed now with 44% to 515. So we've got less than 150 XP to go, which is kind of insane because I only spent 200 mil just now, and that got us all of those shards. Holy, I just spent all that. We got like over a level. I don't know, maybe not over a level. We got at least half a level, and we only passed 13 people, which I mean, 13's a lot, but I was expecting to get us at least close, like in the top 110 at least. Man, oh well. We'll take it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Berserk level 46. That took a lot of runs to get to. A lot, but we did finally get there. So that puts us, should be 52% to 515. Currently 118th in the world. Let's go. We got monies. Feels good, mans. Let's go. That will let us buy some things. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching to the end. I hope you enjoyed. As always, make sure to drop a like and smash the sub button if you haven't already. Also, if you enjoyed the background music, make sure to check out the links in the description. I write all the background music for videos and streams myself, and I do stream a lot of the content that you saw in this video live right here on YouTube as well as on Twitch, which you can find in the description. But thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.